Welcome back. There's some funky tunes coming out of that bar, so let's head inside and refresh some memories of good old times. Even though we never actually saw this place in EJ, if you've only seen my Let's Plays.
The old bar is still here. The smell of Coronian ale stinks up the place. The aroma leads you to remember vividly your previous visit here. You break out in a cold sweat.
Looks like they removed the records of the Slots of Death machine.
You see two guys singing.
It's the Blues Brothers again, who I think are the only singers here. No Madonna or ZZ Top this time.
This looks like the bar in Space Quest 1.
Because it is the bar in Space Quest 1. Some weird square on the bar there.
You see a book of matches on the bar countertop.
Ooh, I want those.
Some rather drab-looking individuals are hogging the bar. This guy's too ugly to describe. Some rather drab-looking individuals are hogging the bar. This guy's the ugliest of all. Some rather drab-looking individuals are hogging the bar. This guy's really ugly.
I think the gist of it is they are all ugly. Do they smell like anything?
It doesn't smell great. It smells... It doesn't...
Ah, come on. How about bartender?
It smells like something. It smells... Fortunately, they play much better than they smell.
Do they have good taste in music?
It tastes like nothing you...
No.
It tastes like...
Ah, come on.
It needs salt.
You'd expect this place to have some interesting smells, but no. Pretty sure it did have more interesting smell messages than in Space Quest 1 than here. What does the bartender look like?
You see a man behind the bar serving drinks.
How nice. I want that matchbook. I'm sure nobody will mind if I take that.
Your attempt to get the matches failed.
What? Why? Uh-oh. I think these monochrome good
Well,
dudes.
looky here. If it ain't Mr. Look at Me, I'm in VGA. What's the matter? Monochrome not good enough for you? What's this? 256 colors all for one little bitmapped wimp? What a waste of VGA. Hey fellas, I bet I can toss them all the way out from the bottom of the stairs. Bitch and ale.
And seems he won the bet. Those assholes. Maybe a monochrome. But that's no reason to treat me like that. I think it was actually possible to play this game in monochrome. I'm not sure if the CD version has that option, but I do think the floppy version had a monochrome VGA option as one of the graphics drivers. And if you do that, this whole exchange makes no sense whatsoever. Well, those guys pissed me off, and what do we do with bikers when they piss us off? Well, the same thing we do in every CR game. Push over the bikes. Or at least the same thing we did in Police Quest 1. Hee hee hee. I bet they won't like that. Somehow they seem to be able to go through the force fields. He was hiding behind Tinies.
Boy, that was close. Hey, how come their bikes can go through the force field?
Because they're hovering, I guess? Because I think that hovering vehicles, like our skimmer, could go through the force field. I'm gonna save now. I guess I'll replace this one. Cause we haven't seen the last of these biker dudes yet. Let's head back into the bar, see if we can get
You
those
hear a
matches now.
high-pitched whine from the east.
Uh-oh. Just click at the last second and you'll be fine.
That was close.
It's a quick time event, basically. Not all that hard. Fortunately. Let's see if I can get those matches.
You pick up the book of matches.
This is the only thing you need from here. Seriously, I'm not kidding. This entire area of the game serves no other purpose other than to get the matches.
A book of matches!
Let's see if we can get a drink.
Hey, aren't you the guy who broke my slot machine? You owe me some money.
Well, I gotta run. My hog pod's double parked. Hey, it's been swell talking to you.
Looks like he hasn't forgotten. So, no drinks for us. Bye, Blues Brothers. Does anything here smell?
There's a whole lot of smelling going on, but the game still makes no sense.
Well, you didn't say to get it bit.
It doesn't smell great. It smells like... Yep, tastes just like you'd expect.
Like sand, I guess, then. Okay, I think we have another biker to deal with.
You hear a high-pitched whine from the east.
Indeed. You got points for doing that the first time.
That was close.
But, not anymore after that. Alright, let's go back into the time pod. See how we're doing on points. We have in fact 166 points out of 315. However, we are 6 points behind where we should be because I didn't get the points for the arcade sequence. And in fact lost 3 points by skipping it. So we will probably not get to 315 at the end, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that, though. I'm sure as hell not going to try that again. Alright. Well, we've run out of places to go. Let's see if we can't go back to Space Quest 12. Troll, there were some areas there that we have not yet explored because we kept getting shot by the sequel police. Okay, let's see. The code should be... And finally... Okay.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally...
Well, it does something. So it seems I wrote that down correctly. Hopefully the sequel police aren't here waiting for us, because that would suck. Nope, looks like nobody's here. Good, we're back in Space Quest 12.
You're sitting in...
Where's my cursor? Oh.
You look out at the city you were born in decades ago. You're sure glad you weren't there when this...
I think we already saw that message when we left here. Anyway, it's interesting how, except for the introduction, nothing in this game actually takes place in Space Quest 4. You know, back when I originally played this game, I was wondering what they were going to do once they actually got to Space Quest 10 and Space Quest 12. But they never did, unfortunately. As there would be no more than 6 Space Quest games.
This is the sequel police dispatch monitor. At the moment, nothing is being displayed.
Okay.
You can't actually see those. You just think you can.
Okay.
You're understandably curious as to the purpose of the large red sphere. I'm sorry, but I just don't know myself.
I guess it's not an omniscient narrator then. It's probably a ball of red matter. Better not ignite it. That's what it might have been a reference to if this game had been made 20 years later than it actually has been. Alrighty then. The shuttle is still here.
This is the patrol shuttle you hitched a ride on.
Oh, we don't need to go back to the streets. I want to see what's on the right here. Last time I tried that, I got shot. Hopefully, we'll have more luck this time. And we do. There is a door.
Your innate sense of curiosity makes you wish you knew the way to open this thing.
Well, lucky that I do then.
Your innate sense...
Anything
There's
else
a
here?
tunnel leading into the middle of the structure. There's a tunnel. From this vantage point, high above Xenon, you can truly appreciate the scope of the destruction. What a mess.
Okay, well, I'll see if we can open that door.
None of the codes you punch in seem to have any effect on the door.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to apply some clever trickery to get through that door, and knowing Roger, that might be quite a challenge. But we'll have to do it in the next video.